Dear friends, this is Ingo from About Africa and the Rest of the World. Today I'm on the fair Civilisations in Brussels, where more than 30 dealers and galleries are here who show their traditional non-European art. And now I'm here in my mother's home and start with Van Craen, and this was one of the best objects I saw on the Civilisations, and wonderful and absolutely fantastic and awesome sculpture by the Mumu from Nigeria. It was awesome, really. And here's a hammer, I was really flashed by this Mumu. The hammer is good as well, but the Mumu was awesome. And here's from a saddle, from the Toucan, a saddle was nice as well. Next is Michael Woener, and this was one of the things really I loved. I think it's from St. Christoph, I guess. Look at this tattoos, these colors. It's so amazing. Maybe this was the best I saw at this fair. And Michael Woener, Michael Woener is always in good mind, always happy, and he's saying a lot of, and there were a lot of people visiting him, and look at these eyes. It was so awesome. The Civilization was, I was there on one day, and there were not so many collectors, not so many visitors there. It was not like in the old times, the Ponyaf, for example. Ponyaf saw people from America, from other countries. This time it was some Belgians, some Germans, some French were there, but not so many people. However, some galleries have been happy by what they have sold, and one of them was Michael Woener. Here's the Grunne. The Grunne had some good object. This is the Barangini from the chart, the cover boy or girl from the poster for the Civilisations, and the Grunne is always good. I didn't see him, I saw his assistant. She's a very competent person, really very one, and the Grunne was good. And but whereas I think this was one of my absolute favorites, maybe the favorite number 3. This, I guess it's a Mende, the sculptures with a child at the maternité. I guess it's a maternité. Look at the face near the maternité with the small, very small head and those legs, those big legs. Was awesome, this object. Diane Hall, she has more tissues and things like this, but this is from Zambia. A very nice person. Here you see the hands of the gallerist. And Diane, this is Southern Africa, how it should be. Very nice, very well done. And here once again, here you see the face a little better. And Pecci is always interesting. These are from Nepal. If you have too much grass, you can use them, to do it away. And Pecci I really love what Pecci is doing there. He was in the Ancienne Nonciature, I think last year. Now he's there. He has a lot of European Christ sculptures, but not. He has a mix of objects, but a mix of objects where you say, oh, this is interesting. This is very interesting. He's the one for very interesting things. Yeah, he is. And Pecci was, well, it is good. Good mask, nice mask. Maybe he's not too expensive, but all the other things for the garden, for the gardener were from Nepal, I guess. It's very good. Ashanti, for example, and Ituri mask, how it should be, strong one. And here you see some more objects he has. So Pecci is always good. There were not. I don't know how many people have been in the gallery visiting it. I don't know how was the weekend with the Civilisations, but Pecci is strong, and really hope. For all, I really hope that Brussels is a place for the fair, that it will stay, and that not everybody is going to Paris to the Parcours du Monde. I think Brussels needs a second chance. Civilisations is good, but once again, there were not so many people there, but you find a lot of very interesting objects. What you did not see on the Civilization was the 1 million objects for 1 million euro, for some 100,000 euro. You didn't see the best fun in the world. You did not see a quota. This was a fair without quotas. Ha! A fair without a quota is a fair. But other objects were good. I would say the normal collector could find interesting objects. I think this is the main thing. It's more for normal collector. It's not for the big money, but you can find very nice, very good things. This, for example, from Tanzania, I think is Sarmo, was amazing, amazing mask. If you love the German expressive style, you know, Germany, well, this is a very German style from the Tanzania. And here's, once again, their German taste. A German taste, this is from Cameroon, of course. Mestdagh is different to Cameroon. He has always very aesthetic objects here with shields, and you know, you go into his gallery and you are in another world. You know, this shield, these things, aesthetic, and wow. And here's a Sulka shield. You know that the Sulka shields are very rare and they cost a lot of money. Once again, not 100,000 plus, but 30, 40, 50, 60, whatever thousand, with these hypnotic eyes of the Sulka. And from New Britain, I think they are. Yeah, and some more shields. You see, it was another world from Mestdagh. If you compare it, for example, to Pecci. And here is Uli, you see, with this double eye thing. Wow, amazing. Zubek, my friend Peter Zubek, you know, the Czech gallerist in Düsseldorf, always has strong items. Once again, not the fine things, but strong objects. He has some, I always forget. It's from the Congo, but very nice. And he has a stool. He is always has. You can always find good things at Zubek. He has some Ashanti flags, and his Cross River section here with a strong Ibu, and hey, cameraman, focus. It's always nice to get out of the focus and get in. Here's the black corner of Petter, pale corner with black objects, for example, Mende, and some helmet mask by Conde. So I think he will be at the Paris for Paris. Here's the Rocademont, here's the Claessens, and this was, I think, maybe the only monothematic exhibition I saw on this Civilisations. It's about birds. Here, this is Egypt, of course, and here's Yoruba. And this was why I think one thing I was missing: strong monothematic exhibitions. You saw good objects, a lot of good objects, but sometimes I think it could be a little bit more fascinating if you have monothematic things like this. And okay, but Bruno Claessens he had, and this is very nice. I think this is Benin, Benin. No, not Benin. It's Benin, and this is this is from the Ijos. You know, a bird, a messenger to the gods. Normally, like from the Ijos, a period, Ijo, you find a fish mask, and fish has like this. I think it's very rare to have a bird, and and Bruno was very, yeah. He is with Yogo once again, and Bruno was great that he could show them to me. He was proud on these objects, I would say. Schoffel once again, try another word. His gallery is amazing. This is a look in one part of his gallery, and in the middle is a Yorai from Vietnam. Strong object, but look, it really makes fun being there. And this is like a museum, like a good museum, not like a museum. It's like a good museum. Yeah. And many good objects like the Songer here, and very black ballet, too black for my camera and for the light. And what else? This is cameraman. Yeah, Christ sculpture. The first Christ sculpture I saw in Brussels was 2 or 3 years ago at Adrian Schlag. And here's a Jurkin. This was maybe one of the top 5 on this fair. Jurkin, very old spicy man, very old wood. Wow, it's an absolute amazing object. And this is, I guess, a Mbembe, an old one too. Sash told me that if they're old, then they're mostly ugly, and this one is ugly. But it's a great sculpture. Once again, seems to be ugly, but a great sculpture. And this is made by a master carver. I think a similar one was at the Barbier Müller auction last time. at Christie's. Once again, this was the thing where Schoffel was proud of. And some more objects for the smaller money, of course, you can find there. And Serge, yeah, he made a good show. He has double head. I think it's a lobby, a double head lobby. Yeah. And again, from Uri, from Vietnam, this is a Viper sculpture. You see this typical thing. Zubek, he had no sign, you have to put there. Zubek was beside Michael Woener, the one who was smiling all the time. And he had good objects. And he sold very well in the first 2 days. This is like a Zumba from Indonesia. And look how realistic the face is. The stone figure, I think it's 35 kilo or whatever. But it's an amazing object. It's really amazing, great. This is funny, guys. Huh? A funny pair from Papua New Guinea. I think it was sold, but it was so nice. And here, Jano's head. It should be a Suku from the Congo. Very strong with different faces and different colors. And yeah, there. And here once again with this face and some more from the Congo, from the Democratic Republic, from the Congo, and once again from the Congo. And so Zubek was very strong this time. And Michael Woener was dealer number 3, who really sold very well here with the costumes from the dance costumes from the Amazon. Here you see them from the outside. And Dries has always good prices, interesting objects, and he's selling to collectors and he's selling to gallerists. And this was a nice show. This was like maybe number 6 or maybe number 2 or whatever. One of my favorites is a Dogon mask. And look, this is pure sculpture, pure shape, absolute pure, fantastic. I was surprised that it was not sold, but maybe it's sold now. But look at this shape. Having this in your room is enough. You don't need more other objects. This is so perfectly great. And at the end, an object from the Makonde from Tanzania. So it was a nice thing, made fun being there, but it was. Let's see what will happen on the parcours, and see you next time.